Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jake from TodaysiPhone.com, and here's your TIP Daily for August 16th, 2012. Okay, so the first story of the day has to do with a recent Apple purchase of the company Authentic. Now, this is a security company, and the reason Apple purchased them was the fingerprint scanning technology that they have developed. Now, apparently, Tim Cook and company have met with Authentic before purchasing the company to try to work out some sort of licensing agreement, but no agreements could be reached, so Apple just decided to buy the company. The purchase still has to be approved by the shareholders, but once it is, Apple will be able to incorporate all of Authentic's technology into any iOS devices that they want. Now, there are a lot of practical applications for this. Apple is definitely trying to break into the business and enterprise markets, and the added security of like a fingerprint scanner on your phone would definitely make people in the business world much more willing to use iOS devices for their personal business information. Okay, so moving on to some more leaked iPhone 5 parts, because I guess Apple has just completely given up on security or secrecy or anything. A video is floating around the web that compares the SIM card trays as well as a bunch of the buttons of the iPhone 4S to the iPhone 5, and there are some notable differences. Of course, the nano SIM card tray is smaller than the micro SIM card tray. The buttons are different colors, some of them are slimmer, the home button is smaller, and I mean, there's nothing really new here, but this is definitely cool to check out if you just can't wait to get the next iPhone. Okay, and finally, we haven't really talked that much about Apple TV and the HD TV that they're supposedly working on in a while, but a story surfaced today claiming that Apple is trying to work out a deal with some television cable providers to give Apple customers access to cable television right on their iOS devices or TVs or MacBooks or whatever Apple decides to do with this. Now, this is definitely an interesting idea and certainly necessary if Apple is working on a real HD TV. But I don't really see how necessary it is to have, cable TV shows on your laptop or your iPad with Netflix and Hulu and YouTube and all of the streaming applications out there. I just don't see the point. Now, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that if this deal goes through, this technology will ultimately be embedded in television sets, which is super cool. Okay, well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Before I go, I'm going to leave you with a question of the day, and that is, would you like to have cable television anywhere you go on your iPhone or your iPad? Or would you just prefer to stick with the streaming applications like I would? You can let me know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at TIP_Jake. Please don't forget the links to everything I talked about in this video are in the description down below, so definitely check those out. And as always, for more news, views, and reviews, head over to TodaysiPhone.com.